Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure much less.
Yeah. How many were around this? 2?
Well, there was one here.
There was just 2, yeah.
Here.
There's 2, yeah.
One fell off.
Yeah, there's probably 2 because they'll normally put 4 around the full block. So you can cut it in half.
Yeah, there were 2 straps on this.
And because the strap does hold it on, you have to be thoughtful where you're cutting.
Yeah.
As you said, you don't want to cut like through a hole. You want to try to go through the center, right? Or is it the opposite?
When you cut these in half, you mean?
Yeah. Well, we cut them in 3 pieces, right? Always the 3 pieces.
The first set we cut in 2. The second set we cut in 3.
Okay. Well,
but we didn't.
under?
Well,
Yeah.
now,
That's
Sure.
I don't know. I envision this. They're so much harder. This is so simple.
These are wacky inside though, the way they work.
With the
Yeah.
strap and everything else. Or
Well, just the mechanism that does, because it has to. Once you stick that in there, it activates. There's just a lever that hits to start the cycle. And so once it starts, it has to pull it tight, so it pulls it back. It pulls it the opposite direction, and it tightens it. Then some levers come up to hold it, and then a hot knife goes in between the 2 where these come together. So there's a hot knife that goes in between these, heats them up, and it pulls back, and then there's an anvil that comes up and squishes them together, and then there's a knife that comes up and cuts it, and then it feeds the new stuff out.
It makes that.
Yeah, it makes
I was
that.
trying. We were wondering what kind of machine does he have to do that?
Yeah, hold it still. Yeah, it makes that beat inside the machine.
Yeah, you can pick these up for $800-900.
Really? What else do they use them to wrap?
Well, a lot of people use them for boxes and whatever, anything.
Anything.
Because normally they, just set stuff, whatever you set on there and wrap it around for a box or, whatever.
If you think about it, there aren't very many other alternatives. I mean, it's either rope or tape,
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. But this is just, so there's got, here, let me pull this back. You would have seen kind of what's going on.
This looks like something you want to watch your fingers.
And this is something else too I had to figure out how to fix. How does it work? Okay, what's going wrong? But this cycle, this is the cycle it goes through. So there's the hot knife. So the hot knife goes in, and that comes up and pushes it together, and then this comes up. This comes up and cuts it. Done. But then this anvil or the top part, it fluctuates. It goes back and forth too. As new tape comes on. That goes back to release.
Yeah.
Because it goes underneath there, so it has to be able to release that back up to
flip. Okay.
to let it go. Yeah.
But once you get this thing going, you can strap these things.
Oh
very
yeah,
quickly.
yeah. This one runs pretty reliable. And then this is what advances it. This, when it pulls down like that, it spits it. It grabs a hold of it and spits it back. And then it flips it this way. Well, actually, the gear's reversed. When you stick it in here and it pulls it back out, it pulls it back out to tighten it. It's quite a.
Is it kind of prickly in terms of you need to fix it a lot, or is it?
No, you just have to clean it. Every once in a while, get kind of gunky down here just from the leaf cutter, the leaf pieces falling down there, and you just got to clean it, clean stuff up if it starts sticking. Then these mechanisms that come up, they'll start sticking because they get pushed up by some cams on a thing down there. They get pushed up, and they're just pulled down by a spring. So if they get gummy, they don't want to come back down, and then they jam. So you just got to pull them out and clean them up and move them up a little bit and stick them in. But no, other than that, they work pretty good, pretty reliable.
This is under $1,000.
Yeah.
I don't know what the value is.
So that's cheap for what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, the time that it saves.
yeah.